But I cannot say that I know who you will. But you can't lie to me with the books that you sell. I'm not trying to follow you to the end of the world. I'm just trying to leave something behind. Words have come from many mouths, but I can't help but thinking that I've heard the wrong crowd. When the water is gone, my job will be true. So I'm trying to leave something behind. Oh, money is free, but love costs more than our bill. And the ceiling is hard to reach. And the future ahead is already written. I'd like to leave something behind. This whole world is a foreign land. We swallow the moon, but we don't know our own hand. We're running with the case, we ain't got the gold. Still it's time to leave something behind. My friends, I believe we are at the wrong fight. And I cannot feel what I did not right. I've been to his house, but the master was gone. But I'd like to leave something behind. But there is a beast who has taken my brain. You can put me to bed, but you can't.
Well, it says we're live.
I'm alive.
Pray to the internet,
I'm
guys.
alive. Greetings.
Hello, everybody.
Greetings and salutations. Here y'all are getting some rain down in Florida.
Yeah, rain.
Buddy Dave's on there. Hey, David. Live from Keystone Heights. How you doing, pal?
Deborah Martinez, good evening. Cliff, Koala Bear, Luann,
Jay's on there.
and Dave. Yes, Jay, how you doing, buddy? All right. Well, we still don't have our fiber yet. They got the fiber run to the house, but they haven't lit it up yet. So
We're still operating in the 20th century.
yeah, we're still on.
Hopefully we'll get to the 21st century soon. And we have a woman behind us here.
And I have a house full of grandkids that want the internet, and I have them all kicked off of it right now. All right, well, we're going to play you some music here.
Let's start
Yeah,
off.
I do. Thank you. Well, unplug it.
Let's start off with some Don Williams. What do you say? Some Don Williams?
Don, can't go wrong with Don Williams.
Left Oklahoma, driving in my Pontiac, about to lose my mind. I was going to Arizona, maybe on to California. The folks all were so fine. My baby called me crazy, my mama called me lazy. I was going to show them all this time. I don't need no more schooling, and you know I ain't no fooling. Born to just walk the line. Living on Tulsa time. We're living on Tulsa time. I'm gonna set my watch at you because you know I've been through it. Living on Tulsa time. Well, here I am in Hollywood, wishing I was doing good, talking on the telephone line. They don't want me in the movies and nobody sings my song. Guess I'm just wasting time. Then I started thinking, man, I must be singing and I really had a precious time. Nobody would be dreaming, I had no business leaving. Then back to Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time.
All right.
Don Williams, be proud of us. My guitar.
Yeah, your guitar's really
My
hot.
guitar's real hot. I can fix that. No problem. Might be your guitar that's too hot. Mine don't go quite that far up on me.
Yeah, how's that?
Sound went wonky, huh?
Sound went wonky.
It might have been the voice. Paul's guitar is so loud.
Still. Now we're going to stick with Don Williams for a little bit. Let's see. If all I get is what I've got, if the good Lord says, well, you've had your shot. When I got past my steady shock, yeah, I'd smile and tell him thanks a lot. If all I do is what I've done, if I put my last notch on my gun, when I got past how far I'd come, yeah, I'd say not bad for a working man's son. I've had some fun, I've made some friends, I've loved and lost and loved again. Been down that less traveled road just to see how far it goes. Spoke my mind, I've been myself, tried not to hurt nobody else. Oh, but if I did, I hope they'll forgive. I wasted time, I've blown some cash, I've lost some things that I won't get back. A few times there, you know I got off track, but I'm hoping God's okay with that. I've had some fun, I've made some friends, I've loved and lost and loved again. Been down that less traveled road just to see how far it goes. Spoke my mind, I've been myself, tried not to hurt nobody else. Yeah, but if I did, I hope they'll forgive. I've had some fun, I made some friends, I've loved and lost and loved again. Been down that less traveled road just to see how far it goes. Spoke my mind, I've been myself, tried not to hurt nobody else. Hey, but if I did, I hope they'll forgive. You know, I'd like to think that I'll still be here to celebrate 100 years with a lit cigar and an ice cold beer, laughing hard and thinking clear.
Hey, but if I'm not, I've had my wrong. Not bad for a working man's son.
Don Williams.
Don Williams, all right. How's the balance out there now? Are you a little better now?
Yeah, let's hear about that.
Yes.
Fantastic story about Don Williams. You know, he used to play at the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds all the time.
Is that right?
And he was one of their favorites. They loved Don Williams because he was a nice guy. And one of the trips he came into town, and he was looking through the local newspaper, and somebody had a truck for sale in town, and he wanted to go see the truck. So one of his guys took him to see the truck, and he bought the truck. And he drove back out to the fairgrounds, but he didn't have his hat on, and they didn't recognize him. They wouldn't let him in. Oh, that was funny as all get out right there.
Thank you, Larry. Thank you. Good to know.
We'll try to do a little Christopherson here.
Chris Stofferson.
Chris.
Chris Stofferson.
He's got a great story about Rita Coolidge was in Jacksonville, and Chris was with her. So we always thought we had a Jacksonville connection with Chris Topperson.
What happened here? There we go. And Rita Coolidge.
My guitar getting up there loud enough? I turned it down.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're looking good.
Is that okay?
I think so. We'll ask Larry. Larry will tell us. He's got a good set of ears out there.
Up Sunday morning, no way to hold my head, didn't hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one bowl for dessert. Then I fumbled through my closet, through my clothes, and found my cleanest dirty shirt. And I washed my face and combed my hair and stumbled down the stairs to meet the day. Well, I smoked my mind the night before, cigarettes and songs that I'd been picking. But I lit my thirst and watched a small kid cussing out a cat that he was kicking. Then I walked across the street, caught the Sunday smell of someone frying chicken. Lord, it took me back to something that I lost somewhere, somehow along the way. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday makes somebody seem alone. And there's nothing short of dying, it's half as lonesome as the sound of the sleeping city sidewalk. Sunday morning coming down. saw Daddy, a laughing little girl that he was swinging. And I stopped beside a Sunday school, listened to the song they were singing. Then I headed down the street. Somewhere far away, a lonely bell was ringing. And it echoed through the canyons like the disappearing dreams of yesterday. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying, half as lonesome as the sound of the sleeping city sidewalk. Sunday morning coming down of the sleeping city sidewalk. Sunday morning coming down.
Good song.
Chris Christopherson.
You know, he wrote that song and on the back of a bag or something, and it was Johnny Cash's birthday.
Yeah.
And he gave Johnny that song for his birthday.
Right.
What a great present.
Yeah. I'll take it. I'll take that as a present.
Let's see if we stick with Chris for a little bit here.
Absolutely.
Get rid of these things on my fingers. I can't make up my mind whether I want them or I don't want them. Speaking of Rita Coolidge, this was from his Rita Coolidge days. If you could see me now, the one who said that he'd rather roam, the one who said he'd rather be alone. If you could only see me now, if just for a while, if just for a moment I could really make you mine, if just for a moment we could turn back the hands of time, if I could only hold you now. But I've been too long in the wind and too long in the rain, taking every comfort that I can, looking back and longing for the freedom of my chains, and lying in your loving arms again. But I've been too long in the wind and too long in the rain, taking any comfort that I can, looking back and longing for the freedom of my chains, and lying in your loving arms again. If you could hear me now, singing somewhere in the lonely night, dreaming of the arms that held me tight. If you could only hear me now. Well, I've been too long in the wind and too long in the rain, taking any comfort that I can,
looking back and longing for the freedom of my chains, and lying in your loving arms again. I can almost see your loving arms again.
Little Chris Christopherson.
That's Mr. Christopherson.
Mr. Christopherson.
I tell you what, he last time he came to the fairgrounds, and I expected he would have a band with him, but he was still up there on the stage by himself, him and his guitar. Played for 45 minutes, took a 15-minute break because they made him, and he came back and played another 45 minutes, and it was just fantastic.
My man.
Just fantastic.
Uncle Pete, you getting any flooding up there? I heard Plainfield's underwater.
So Cliff's saying you're halfway to Doc's Florida tour time.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, yeah, we're getting ready, I guess, to think about Florida, at least.
Well, we got to think about it because we start booking things out. I don't know about.
Yeah,
I start booking.
I'm booking next year already.
We're already booking next year.
Yep.
And, so if you want a guaranteed show from one of us, call us.
What you doing?
This song by Crosby, Stills and Nash. It's about the Southern Cross. Out of town on a boat going to the southern islands, sailing a reach before a following sea. She was making for the trades on the outside, in a downhill run to Bobby Bay. On the wind on this heading, line of Marquesas, we got 80 feet of water line, nicely making way. In a noisy bar in Avalon, I tried to call you, but on a midnight watch I realized twice you ran away. Think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, larger voices are calling. For heaven brought you and me, cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world, looking for that woman, girl, who knows love can endure, and you know it will. You see the Southern Cross for the first time. You understand now why you came this way. You might be running from is so small. It's as big as the promise of a coming day. So I'm sailing for tomorrow, my dreams are flying. My love with an anchor tied to you, tied with a silver chain. I have my ship and all her flags are flying. She is all that I have left. The music is her name. Think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, larger voices are calling. For heaven brought you and me, cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world, looking for that woman, girl, who knows love can endure, and you know it will. You know it will. That's my version of it anyway.
Stick with them guys. You who are on the road must have a code that you can live by, and so become yourself, because the past, it's just a goodbye. Teach your children well. The father's health will slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams, the one they pick, the one you know by. Don't you ever ask them why, if they told you you would cry. So look at them and sigh, and know they love you. And you, of tender years, can't know the fears that your elders grew by. So please help them with your youth. They seek the truth before they can die. Teach your parents well. The children's health will slowly go by, and feed them on your dream, the one they pick, the one you know by. Don't you ever ask them why, if they told you you would cry. So look at them and sigh, and know they love you. There's a new name there. Crystal. Crystal.
Okay.
A friend of Brother Joe's, I guess.
Well, I see the Blue Lobster has
From
has
Katy,
come.
Texas. Oh,
From where?
Katy, Texas. Who's in Katy, Texas? I know somebody in Katy, Texas.
know them.
Yeah, Jeff Dewar, I think. No, not Jeff Dewar. Malcolm, who was on last week. Yeah. Katy, Texas. You work with Joe. Okay.
We'll try not to hold that against you. I'm going to do a Gary Allen tune. Every time I come over here to Brutus, Hollar, and especially the song has a lot of meaning now lately, once I learned it. This is our friend
Jamie Howell.
Jamie Howell introduced us to this song. This is a great song by Gary Allen. The song is called Right Where I Need to Be. There's a plane flying out of here tonight. Destination, New Orleans. Boss man says my big promotion's on the line. He says that's right where I need to be. Lately I've been on the road more than I've been home. All this leaving her alone is killing me. And holding her right now has got me thinking more and more that I'm right where I need to be. Well, when I hear her, I can see her, I can smell her sweet perfume. I can feel her skin against me when I sleep. No, I won't miss her, I can kiss her anytime that I want to. Yeah, that's right where I need to be. Yeah, that's right where I need to be. There's a plane flying out of here tonight with an empty first-class seat. 'Cause I finally got all my priorities in line, and I'm right where I need to be. Well, when I hear her, I can see her. I can smell her sweet perfume. I can feel her skin against me when I sleep. No, I won't miss her. I can kiss her anytime that I want to. Yeah, that's right where I need to be. Well, when I hear her, I can see her. I can smell her sweet perfume. I can feel her skin against me when I sleep. No, I won't miss her. I can kiss her anytime that I want to. Yeah, that's right where I need to be. Yeah, I'm right where I need to be. There's a plane flying out of here tonight.
Good song.
Thank Jamie Howell for that song.
Jamie,
Thanks, Cliff.
Jamie was out, where was he? He was up in Canada.
He was. He was up there fishing. Yeah, he sure was. He caught a bunch of fish up there, man.
A lot of fish.
Yeah,
And he recommended a song.
he did, but you already do the song.
Well, I started on the whiskey pretty early this morning. That's all right. I was up all night, but I passed out before the sun came up. I really wanted to see one of those. You know, I know this ain't no way for a man to behave with a mortgage due and a baby on the way. But somehow I made it to where I'm at. It's been living as a matter of fact. I get a bad attitude from being tired and running around. I never asked for anyone to say they like my sound. I never been a part of any musical scenes. I ain't just talking Nashville if you know what I mean. They don't write about me in their magazines. Nobody reviews the songs that I sing. I never had a lot of friends and I'm alright by that. But the people keep coming back, raising hell with the hippies and the cowboys. They don't care about no trends, they don't care about songs itself. Tomorrow I'll be gone, so tonight everybody come on, sing along. Raising hell with the hippies and the cowboys. Well, I've been standing on the outside for all of my life, but I like the view. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, the yuppies and the hipsters and the wannabe scenes, that ain't down home to me. No, I like $2 bills, I like $3 bills, and a honky-tonk bar that I know by the smell, and a drunk on a bar stool on a Merle Haggard tune. That's my kind of room, where I can raise some hell with the hippies and the cowboys. They don't care about no trends, they don't care about sound itself. Tomorrow I'll be gone, so tonight everybody come on, sing along. Raising hell with the hippies and the cowboys. I'll be raising hell with the hippies and the cowboys. They don't care about no trends, they don't care about sound itself. Tomorrow I'll be gone, so tonight everybody come on, sing along. Raising hell with the hippies and the cowboys. I'll be raising hell with the hippies and the cowboys. Little Cody Jinks. I like $2 beers and $3 wells and a honky-tonk bar that I know by the smell. What a great line that is.
I still remember where you could get you should get a Budweiser, a long neck Budweiser for $1. I still remember that. Let's do some, I think Eric Clapton, one of his solo albums was his Unplugged album. And everybody thinks that a lot of the music on that album was original music, but it wasn't. It was old stuff that he redid. And this is one of those songs. It's a blues tune in A. And you know
my key. That's
my
cue.
That's your key, that's right.
That's my cue.
Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Before you accuse me, darling, take a look at yourself. You say I spend my money on other women. You're taking money from someone else. Called your mama about 3 or 4 nights ago. I called your mama about 3 or 4 nights ago. Your mama says, son, don't call my daughter no more. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Before you accuse me, darling, take a look at yourself. Say I'm spending my money on other women. You're taking money from someone else. Take some of my money there, Doc. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Before you accuse me, darling, take a look at yourself. Say I'm spending my money on other women, taking money from someone else. Come on back home, baby. Try my love one more time. Come on back home, baby. Try my love one more time. 'Cause if things don't go to suit you, but I just might lose my mind. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Before you accuse me, darling, take a look at yourself. Say I'm spending my money on other women. You're taking money from someone else. Say I'm spending my money on other women. You're taking money from someone else.
Finished together.
Eric Clapton.
All right. So where are you going to be this week?
Well,
Now that I've stolen your Friday gig.
those of you that were going to come see me Friday at the Fat Dog in Hayesville, I'm not going to be there.
You're going to see Skinny Paul
Paul's
instead.
going to be there. Instead, had a little booking incident. But let's see, I'm going to be Saturday. I'm going to be over at Paradise Hills at the winery.
In Paradise.
In Paradise, that's right over there, picking and grinning over there from 1 o'clock, and then on Sunday I'm going to be back down at the Alpine Cafe in Helen, one of my favorite places to hang out. Nice and cool there by the fountain. and underneath the shade. So if y'all are out and about, where are you going to be? Where are you?
Well, I'm at the Fat Dogs on Friday.
That's right. Friday you're at Fat Dog.
I'm at the Flying Trout, Dogs and Fish.
I've never seen a flying trout.
Flying Trout is in Blairsville at the old Copperhead Lodge.
Yeah.
And then on Sunday, I'm going to be at the Universal Joint in Clayton, Georgia, home of the best burger in North Georgia.
It's a pretty cool place.
It is a cool place. Yeah.
So if you're out and about,
That's me.
come see us. Come on.
All right. Well, let's see. Now I got to think.
Thanks,
about what I'm
Larry.
gonna do.
Thank you so much.
Oh, well, let's see. What should we do?
You might want to mention that now that we're talking about, now we've got Larry on the board up there, didn't you mention?
Oh,
something
yes.
about-
Next week, Larry Lynch
Larry's
will be
gonna
here with us.
That's right.
Larry will be here, and there'll be three of us next week.
He's another one of them damn Floridians that's moved up here and can't get rid of him. But he's a good one.
I was worried I couldn't move the camera far enough out to catch all three of us, but I realized I can just zoom it out. So
We can squish you in. We'll squish you in.
Little Merle Haggard. I've been throwing horseshoes over my left shoulder. I spent most all my life searching for that four-leaf clover. Still you would find with me, searching for my memory. Honey, I love you too. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, babe. That's the music that God made for all the world to sing. It's never old, it grows and grows. Losing makes me sorry. You say, honey, don't worry. Hey, honey, I love you too. That's the way love goes. Wish I was down on some blue bayou with the bamboo cane on him down. But the road I'm on don't seem to go there, so I just dream and keep on being the way I am. I wish I enjoyed what makes my living, did what I do with a willing hand. Some might wrong, hey, but that's not like me. So I just dream and keep on being the way I am. The way I am. Don't feel my shackles. The way I am is reality. Hey, I can almost see that barber dancing, and I'll just dream and keep on being the way I am. The way I am, it don't fit my shackles. The way I am is reality. Hey, I can almost see that barber dancing, till I'll just dream and keep on being the way I am. Yeah, I'll just dream
and keep on being the way I am.
Little bit of Merle. Little bit of Merle.
So
All-Star game.
Let's segue in that. Let's segue from PTL, just like CSM, but different. That's right, Larry. That's exactly right. Ooh, now you're teasing him with three-part harmony. That might be fun. So we're going to do a song. Now, this song was made famous by Willie and Merle. It's a Townes Van Zandt tune. I first heard the song, I learned it from Emmylou Harris, actually. She made the song famous, but...
She made a lot of Townes songs famous.
She sure did, but this is one of them. Living on the road, my friend, it's gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, rest as hard as kerosene. Weren't your mama's only boy, favorite one it seemed? She began to cry when you said goodbye, sank into your dream. Poncho was a bandit boy, horse as fast as pot of steel, wore his gun outside his pants, all the honest world to feel. Poncho met his match, you know, when the desert's down in Mexico, and nobody heard his dying word. Ah, but that's the way it goes. And all the federales say they could have had him any day, they only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. Dusted Poncho bit down south, ended up in Lefty's mouth. Then they let poor Poncho go. Lefty's played for Ohio, and where he got the bread to go. Oh, there ain't nobody knows. All that around us said could have had him any day, they only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. The folks tell how Poncho felt, Lefty's living in a cheap hotel. Desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold, so the story ends with told. Poncho needs your prayers, it's true. Save a few for Lefty too. He only did what he had to do. Now he's growing old. All the bad around and said they could have had him any day, they only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. You read better wrong and said they could have had him any day, they only let him go so long. Out of kindness, I suppose. Willie and Merle.
Willie and Merle. Let's see here. I like Townes Van Zandt.
He was, you know, nobody much knows who Townes Van Zandt was.
Well, they know his songs. They just
know
don't
his
know him.
songs.
Yeah.
He died way too young. He's one of those Texas songwriters that died too young, and left a great heritage of music behind. That's what we're trying to do. Maybe.
Stick with towns for a little bit. The name she gave was Caroline, daughter of a miner, and her ways were free, and it seemed to me that the sunshine walked beside her. She come from Spencer, across the hill. She said her pa had sent her 'cause the cold was low, and soon the snow would turn skies to winter. She said she come to look for work. She was not seeking favors, and for a dime a day and a place to stay, well, she turned those hands to labor. But the times are hard, Lord, no jobs around. All through Tumpsa Valley, but she asked around, and a job she found, tending bar at Whiskey Sally's. Play a little bit. She saved enough to get back home when the spring replaced the winter, but her dreams were denied. Her pa had died. The word came down from Spencer. So she turned to whoring out on the road, with all the lust inside her. And it was many a man who returned again to lay down beside her. They found her down beneath the stairs that led to Whiskey Sally's, and in her hand when she died was a note that cried, "Fare thee well, Tumpsa Valley." The name she gave was Caroline, the the daughter of a miner, and her ways were free. But it seems to me that the sunshine walked beside her. Towns Van Zandt.
All day, every day. Good
That's
song.
a good
man.
song.
Good
That's
song.
a good song. Who we got here? Charles Manos. How you been, buddy? We haven't seen you in a while.
There's the other one.
There's the other Peter, too.
Georgia.
Peter Bellick is here. All right. How are you, Peter? The Rhythm of the Rain. We can do that for you later.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Scared me.
Oop. Pay no attention to the dog, folks.
He scared me. Frolic among yourselves.
Thank you, Larry. Thank you much. Thank you.
Well, then, I'll tell you what. Jay's popped one up there, and he's been very patient. Jay, appreciate that. We're going to do that for you, buddy. Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, a Jerry Jeff Walker tune. I knew a man, Bo Jangles, and he'd dance for you in a one-eyed shoe, silver hair and ragged shirt and baggy pants, the old soft shoe. He jumped so high, he jumped so high, then he lightly touched down. May have been a cell in New Orleans, I was down and out. He looked at me to be the eyes of age as they spoke right out. He talked of life, talked of life. Laugh clicked his heels in step. He said his name, Bo Jangles, and he danced a lick across the cell. He grabbed his pants up at his stand, so he jumped so high. Then he clicked his heel. He let go a laugh, let go a laugh. Shook back his clothes all around.
Mr. Bojangle, Mr. Bojangle, Mr. Bojangle,
Dance. He danced with those in minstrel shows and county fairs throughout the South. He spoke with tears of 15 years, how it dogged him. They traveled about. When the dog up and died, the other died. After 20 years, he still breathes. Shadow dance now at every chance in honky tonks. More drinks and tips. And most of the time I spend behind these county bars. Because I drink so big. He shook his head, and as he shook his head, I heard someone ask him, please,
Mr. Bojangle, Mr. Bojangle, Mr. Bojangle. Jerry Jeff Walker.
well, thank you, Larry, for that comment. And Crystal, I'm going to take that as a high compliment right there, because if this reminds you of what you were getting in the hill country with your dad back then, that's a fantastic compliment. So thank you very much.
Let's stick with Jerry Jeff here for a little bit. Actually, this song was written by Guy Clark, as a lot of them were. Pack up all your dishes, make note of all good wishes, say goodbye to the landlord for me. The son of a bitch has always bored me. Throw out the merely papers, that moldy box of vanilla wafers. Adios to all this concrete, gotta get some dirt road back street. If I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, I'd be down the road in a cloud of smoke to some land that I ain't bought. If I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, I'd be down the road in a cloud of smoke to some land that I ain't bought. Here's to you, old skinny Dennis, the only one I ever will miss. I can hear that sweet bass singing, like the gift of song you're bringing. Play it for me one more time now. Gotta give it all we can now. I believe everything you're saying. Just you keep on playing. If I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, I'd be down the road in a cloud of smoke to some land that I ain't bought. If I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, I'd be down the road in a cloud of smoke to some land that I ain't bought. Play it, buddy. If I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, I'd be down the road in a cloud of smoke to some land that I ain't bought. Put that pink slip in the mailbox, leave the key in that old front door lock. They'll find it likely as not. I'm sure there's something we have forgot. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry, babe. Love's a gift that's surely handmade. We've got something to believe in. Don't you think it's time we're leaving? If I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, I'd be down the road in a cloud of smoke to some land that I ain't bought. If I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, I'd be down the road in a cloud of smoke to some land that I ain't bought. So pack up all your dishes, make note of all good wishes, say goodbye to the landlord for me. That son of a bitch has always bored me. Little Guy Clark, Jerry Jeff Walker.
So now that you've reminded me of Guy Clark.
Uh-oh.
And
I think a guitar song is
I
coming.
have the great honor of knowing his running buddy, Verlin Thompson, who played with Guy for years and years, and got to know Verlin back in the 90s. And we saw him again in St. Augustine a few months ago. I asked him if he remembered me, and he said, I always remember people who stalk me.
You were somebody he looked up to.
He's a good guy, man. He's a good guy, and so was Guy. And that is a great line. That is a great line, Koala Bear.
I like the one, we got something to believe, love something to believe in, don't you time, it's time we're leaving. The two leaving things work together there, it's kind of
Well,
weird.
you know, he was such a great, he and John Prine were such wordsmiths.
Yes.
They said things that just was a vision. When you heard the words, you could see what they were talking about.
Yep.
Kind of like this song right here. This song has such meaning to me. It's a Guy Clark tune. You wrote about a pawn shop. He and Verlin and 9 other guys wrote this song about a pawn shop guitar. I know you're tired of hearing me the story, but my mama bought my first guitar in an old pawn shop down in Bay Street in Jacksonville. The song is called The Guitar. I was passing by a pawn shop in an older part of town. Something caught my eye, so I stopped and turned around. I stepped inside, and there I spied in the middle of it all a beat-up old guitar hanging on the wall. Well, what do you want for that piece of junk? I asked the old man. He just smiled and took it down, put it in my hand. He said, "You tell me what it's worth. You're the one who wants it. Tune it up and play a song. Let's just see what haunts it." So I hit a couple of chords in my old country way of strumming. My fingers turned to lightning. Man, I never heard it coming. It was like I always knew it. I just don't know where I learned it. It wasn't nothing but the truth. So I just reared back and burned it. Well, I lost all track of time. There was nothing I couldn't pick. Up and down the neck. Man, I never missed a lick. It was like that guitar almost played itself. There was nothing I couldn't do. It was getting hard to tell just who was playing who. When I finally put it down, I couldn't catch my breath. My hands were shaking, and I was scared to death. The old man finally got up and said, "Where in the hell you been? I've been waiting all these years just for you to stumble in." And he took down an old dusty case. He said, "Go on, pack it up. You don't owe me nothing." Then he said, "Good luck." There was something spooky in his voice, something strange on his face. And when he shut the lid, I saw my name was on the case.
Great song. That's
The Guitar by Guy Clark, Verlin Thompson, and 9 other guys. That's a great story. If you want to hear the story, it's on YouTube. You can look up Guy Clark, The Guitar, and Verlin even has a YouTube video where he tells the story about them writing the song and how it came to be.
So your mama bought you a guitar at a pawn shop, huh?
Sure did.
My daddy got me a guitar out of the bar. Somebody owed him $10, and they didn't have the money, so he took his guitar.
Well, actually, I think my first guitar that she bought me was an old K guitar. I wish I still had it.
I had a KF hole, and I'm sorry I got rid of it.
This was a old, box guitar. Had action on it, about half an inch worth of action. But I think she paid $25 for it. That's what old guitars were going for back then. It's in the '60s. Thank you, Larry.
Well, this was a red Japanese Telstar electric guitar. And it encouraged me to build myself an amplifier because I couldn't afford to buy one. So I built a little 20-watt deal and had a lot of fun with it. Well, up the road from my boyhood home was a set of railroad tracks. We'd lay our pennies down and that engine would crush them flat. They've torn those tracks down and a bike path still remains. What song is this? It ain't that song, is it?
Well, I was wondering where you were going with that.
Well, up the road from my boyhood home was a set of railroad tracks. We'd lay our pennies down and that engine would crush them flat. They've torn those tracks down and a bike path still remains. No matter how old I get, I still dream of trains. That ain't the melody either. We're gonna try something else, Joe.
That's what's so fun about live TV.
Well, you know, with live music, you get everything. You get the pimples, you get the warts, you get everything. Well, ever since the days of old, men would search for wealth untold. They dig for silver and for gold, and leave the empty holes. And way down south in the Everglades, where the black water rolls in the sawgrass waves, the eagle fly in the otter play in the land of the Seminole. So blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. Calling to you like a long lost friend, oh, I know who you are. And blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up to Micanopy. Blow from the home of the Seminole, the alligator hailed her God. Progress came and took control in the name of flood control. They made the plans and they drained the land. Now the glades is going dry. The last time I walked in the swamp, I sat upon a cypress stump. I listened close and I heard the ghost of Osceola cry. So blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. Calling to you like a long lost friend, oh, I know who you are. And blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up to Micanopy. Blow from the home of the Seminole, the alligator hailed the God. Got a little harmonica there? Blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. Calling to you like a long lost friend, oh, I know who you are. Blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up to Micanopy. Blow from the home of the Seminole, the alligator hailed the God. Blow across the land of the Seminole, the alligator hailed the God.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. John Anderson.
John Anderson.
Popka buddy. Well, you know, we haven't done any John Prine yet, so... Well, you're looking at TV, Larry, I think. Or you may be looking at it on your phone. Things have changed. That Dick Tracy TV watch thing, that ain't too far-fetched.
Sam Ketchum.
So here we go, a little bit of John Prine. Dear Abby, I've beat her too long. My hair's falling out, and my rights are all wrong. My friends, they all tell me I've no friends at all. Won't you write me a letter? Won't you give me a call? I'm bewildered. Bewildered. You have no complaint. You are what you are, and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Stop wishing for bad luck and knock it on wood. Dear Abby, my fountain pen leaks. My wife hollers at me, and my kids are all freaks. Every side I get up on is the wrong side of bed. If it weren't so expensive, I'd wish I were dead. Signed unhappy. Unhappy. You have no complaint. You are what you are, and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Stop wishing for bad luck. Knock it on wood. Dear Abby, you won't believe this. My stomach makes noises whenever I kiss. My girlfriend, she tells me it's all in my head, but my stomach tells me I should write you instead. Sign, noisemaker. Noisemaker, you have no complaint. You are what you are, and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Stop wishing for bad luck and knock it on wood. Dear Abby, well, I never thought that me and my girlfriend would ever get caught. We were sitting in the backseat, just shooting the breeze, with her hair up in curlers and her pants to her knees. Signed, just married. Just married. You have no complaint. You are what you are, and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Stop wishing for bad luck and knock it on wood. Signed, Dear Abby.
Boy, I haven't heard that in a long time.
I love that song. Thank you, Joe.
Do a little Paul Simon. Well, I'm sitting in the railway station, got a ticket for my destination. On a tour of one-night stands, my suitcase and guitar in hand, and every stop is neatly planned. We're a poet on a one-mile man. Homeward bound, Lord, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping. Home, where my music's playing. Home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Every day's an endless chain of cigarettes and magazines. And each town looks the same to me. The movies and the factories, and every stranger's face I see reminds me that I long to be homeward bound, Lord, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping. Home, where my music's playing. Home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Homeward bound, Lord, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping. Home, where my music's playing. Home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Tonight I'll sing my songs again. I'll play the game and pretend. Mm-hmm. But all my words come back to me in shades of mediocrity, like emptiness in harmony. I need someone to comfort me. Homeward bound, Lord, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping. Home, where my music's playing. Home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Silently for me. Silently for me.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Little
sir.
Paul Simon. Little Paul Simon. Sounds similar to me.
We're going to do a, what I'm going to do, I hope Paul will play it. I'm going to do a little Van Morrison song.
All right.
Hey, where did we go? Days in a range came down in a hollow, playing a new game, laughing and a singing, hey, hey, skipping and a jumping. The misty morning fog with our hearts are thumping, and you, a brown-eyed girl. Hey, whatever happened? Tuesday went so slow, going down the old mine with a transistor radio, standing in the sunlight laughing, hide behind the rainbow's wall, ripping and a sliding all along the waterfall. With you, a brown-eyed girl. Brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing? La 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 da. La 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 da. La da. Hard to find my way now that I'm all on my own. I saw you just the other day, oh my, how you had grown. That's my memory back there, Lord. Sometimes I'm overcome, thinking about making love in the green grass behind the stadium with you, my brown-eyed girl. girl. Do you remember when we used to sing? La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Van Morrison. Well done, well done, well done.
Oh, my. All right. Well, what are we going to close with?
Well, you know, we only did one John Prine. You want to do a second John Prine?
We
Tim?
could. We could do
My favorites. I joke with people that don't know who John Prine was, and even back when he was still who he is. I said, if you've never heard any John Prine song, you would have heard this one. And it's about a little town in Kentucky ruined by a coal mine company. The song is called Paradise.
You know the story there, right?
What's that now?
You know the story about
Well,
that.
I do know the story.
Well, the Peabody Coal Company, that was what it was called back then. They built this big drag line, and it was the biggest drag line in the world.
Biggest electric. It was electric.
It was
also.
electric,
Yep.
and in order to make it work, they had to build a power plant.
Right.
And the power plant was run on that dirty coal.
Yep.
And the song kind of makes you think that they mined the town away, you know, like up in Scranton, Pennsylvania, where they dug so much of the coal underneath they had to abandon some of the buildings on top. But it wasn't that. What happened was the ash from all that coal made the town uninhabitable.
Right.
So Peabody Power Company, as they became known, bought everybody out and moved them out. And then eventually they abandoned the whole project, and that drag line dug its own hole and buried itself.
Right.
And I don't understand why. There had to be some value to that scrap. But that's the story.
You know, we have a similar situation over in Copper Hill, Tennessee. When I first moved up here back in the 90s, there was a good bit of the vegetation around Copper Hill, Tennessee that was dead.
Oh, yeah.
Because the copper, when they were mining the copper, it all that came out and it just killed everything.
They use a lot of arsenic to mine that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
John Prine's Paradise. I was a child, my family would travel down to western Kentucky where my parents were born. To a backwards old town here that's often remembered so many times that my memories are worn.
Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but it's too late in asking. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Well, sometimes we travel right down the Green River to the abandoned old prison down by Hallville, where the air smell like snakes and we shoot with our pistols, but empty pop bottles was all we would kill. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away.
And the coal company came with the world's largest shovel, and they tortured the timber, and they stripped all the land. They dug for their coal till the land was forsaken. They wrote it all down to the progress of man.
And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. When I die, let my ashes float down the green river. Let them float right on up to the Rochester dime. Well, I'll be halfway to heaven with paradise waiting, just 5 miles away from wherever I am. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. They hauled it away. They hauled it away.
Oh, we thank you all for tuning in tonight.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all be safe out there. I know the weather's been a little crazy here and there, especially you folks up in Jersey and down in Florida are getting
rain.
Getting rained on right now. Yes, yes.
Thank you, Luann. Thank you so much. If y'all are out and about, get out and see some live music somewhere over the rest of the week. Go out and see some of our buddies around different places. There's always some good music around somewhere.
I guess we're related now. Joe says you're his half brother.
Oh, really?
Good night, brother, and half brother Tom.
Okay, well, that's fine. You know, I would accept that. I've got part of my family came from upstate New York, so I'm there with you.
But don't forget, next week we're going to have Larry Lynch is going to be here with us.
That's right.
There will be 3 of us here. I was wondering how I was going to get everybody in the frame here, but I just realized I can zoom the camera out. So
squish us in.
We have the technology. We thank you much, folks. We'll see you next week.
Good night, everybody. Good night.
It's really kind of a song about where I grew up here in North Florida. The Sunday afternoon, we'd go down to the creek with our cane poles and our box of worms, catch the catfish, some brim, take them home, cook them up.
Catfish are calling me down in the creek. Man, what you talking about? You know, catfish can't speak, and they're talking to me. Yeah, they're calling me down in the creek. Say what you want now about climbing to the top. All I gotta worry about is if my bobber pops. Yeah, they're calling me. Yeah, they're calling me down to the creek. Know this easy lifestyle, it ain't for everyone. I know some city boys wouldn't think it was any fun. Sitting in the cool shade of the tree, catching some fish, drinking some beer, doing as we please down by the creek. Down by the creek. Sally Ann Parker said, well, she wanted to come along. Said she could make her own hook. Just leave her alone. But she was talking to me. Yeah, that girl was talking to me. Down by the creek. My pal Bobby Boatwright brought his old dog Blue. Every time we catch a fish, old Blue on one too. He was talking to me. Yeah, that dog was barking at me. Down by the creek. They say this easy lifestyle, it ain't for everyone. I know some city boys wouldn't think it was any fun. Sitting in the cool
Life can seem so hard at times when you're caught up in the race. Why'd you come spend the day with me? We'll slow down your pace. Come on and talk with me. Come on and walk with me down to the creek. You know time's a wasting. The sun's getting high. We better get going for the whole day slip by. Come on and walk with me. Come on and talk with me down by the creek. They say this easy lifestyle, you know it ain't for everyone. I know some city boys wouldn't think it was any fun. Sitting in the cool shade of the tree, catching some fish, drinking some beers, doing as we please down by the creek. Down by the creek.